Evening all. We're finally on our way. It looks like we're not getting out of this. We've just left Huntingdon and we're on our way to London, where tomorrow we catch our flight on our way to our adventure. This is going to be the longest time I've been away from Huntingdon and from family for my whole life. I've never been away for more than about 2.5 weeks, so it feels like something of a bittersweet moment. What about you, Jez?
Well, I've been away from Huntingdon for about a month, but other than that, I've been around family, so it's different. So I suppose my family's not really there, it's just my mum.
It's going to take us quite a few days to get to the start of the trail. In many ways, I think this is going to be quite an adventure just getting there. At least I hope so. But we'll keep you informed, and thanks for sticking with us and coming back and watching. We've got some extra wrapping around our bags for the flights, and as it stands at the moment, the two of us are taking up 8 seats on the train. So Jez, you've already completed the Continental Divide Trail and arrived in Canada in record time. How does that feel?
Absolutely amazing.
Okay, so been a little while since we've checked in. We finally made it to our room in Toronto, and this is about as much of the city as we're going to see, unless you count the delightful view out of our hotel window. Okay, so I've got to say, our luggage has been a big pain in the backside today. We were advised, because we were carrying backpacks, that we were better off getting them wrapped up in this sort of holdall in order to get them safely transported to our end destination. This one's Jeremy's, and his has held up pretty well. Mine, because I'm cheap and I always go for the cheap option rather than the quality option, ended up looking like this. So my bag started to fall apart. It's had to be wrapped up in this shrink wrap. Although the handles are coming through, it's very painful to carry it around just by the handles, and it's too bulky to carry comfortably any other way. So it's for this reason that you've not really seen too much footage of us in the vicinity of the airport carrying it around, because it's just been too much aggravation trying to carry and film at the same time. So apologies for that. We will get better at filming stuff as we go on. Maybe. So I got selected for random test on the way in, even though we had already booked a couple of tests in order that we can take our next leg of the journey to America tomorrow. So all good fun. They both came back negative, which is a bit of a relief. And I'm going to have a shower. Okay, we're going to give this French tea a try. Orange Pico tea. I don't know if it's meant to have any milk with it, but we're going to put some milk in there. If that's a shameful thing to do, I'll just have to live with it. Okay, Jez, how's your tea?
I don't know, I haven't tried it yet.
Does it get the thumbs up?
It's so nice.
Well, now we know why Canada's famous for its coffee. Okay, we'll just pop in for one. Okay, so I must confess, we did end up stopping at the Toronto pub a bit longer than we had planned, and I lay the blame for that entirely at the feet of this charming Canadian couple, Jean-Guy and Janice, who bought some beer for us. Thank you very much. It was a very enjoyable evening. And it's time to go back to the airport. Okay, so we're back at Toronto Airport, and once again we're not sitting next to each other, so Once again, not too much footage is going to come off the plane. This is going to be a good video. While we were in Los Angeles, we couldn't help but take the chance to act like the tourists we are and see a few of the sights. Okay, so we're at Union Station in LA, where at some point in the next couple of hours our bus is going to show up. But our bus shows up outside Union Station in a real sketchy area. And since we look like obvious out-of-towners and we're going to be wearing the next 6 months of our lives on our back, it's a bit shady, and I'm not going to be getting my camera out much. Okay, hopefully see you either on board or in New Mexico. Well, we made it on board, and this is our home for the next 12 hours. It is our fond hope that we will find downtown Lordsburg and our accommodation in this direction. Okay, so we made it to our accommodation in Lordsburg in the end. We budgeted some time to do some resupply and laundry, and tomorrow we're going to be driven 90 or so miles down to the Crazy Cook Monument at the New Mexico border, where we'll begin making our journey back to Lordsburg over the next 5 or so days, and then we'll carry on further north from here. So thanks again for watching. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and you'll also find links to the charities that we're raising money for as well in the description area of this video. Once again, those charities are One Tree Planted and the Stroke Association. And thank you again for all your support.